My role within the National Assembly for Wales is the smooth delivery of IT services to underpin the Welsh Government within the National Assembly. Hello guys. The fact that I'm part of delivering government within Wales just makes me feel really quite proud.
I handle the major incidents, which basically means when there's more than one person affected. I am responsible for making sure, in particular, that those are handled effectively, that they are being fixed as a priority. I also deal with a certain number of complaints that come in, and then there's the lower level, the day-to-day, all the faults that come in, just make sure that everything's running smoothly and make sure everything keeps going.
I work in the National Assembly. I'm part of the service support team. We cover something like 400 servers, and on a day-to-day basis we need to maintain and support and make sure all of these servers are working properly. We write scripts, programs, etc. to actually monitor and maintain these systems. Now, if we actually had to do that and manually check that 400 servers were running and operating to their maximum, we would still be there at 8 o'clock at night. Your client's in trouble, they've got a problem, you need to solve it, and it's just like a giant jigsaw puzzle.
To do the coordination side, good at communication, good at making links with other departments. There's a lot of asking people to do things, talking people into taking responsibility for things.
I think if I was starting out all over again, one of the first things I'd do is research what types of careers there are in IT. You can actually develop a career within IT that really takes you probably nowhere near a computer at all.
It can be very pressurised as incident coordinator. A Monday morning when several servers have gone down, you've got a network issue and something's going on with telephones, it's a case of juggling. I had a computer science degree, but I hadn't got IT support experience, so there was a lot of things to learn, but you can learn them here, so it's just a case of being clear on what you know and just being willing to ask questions and learn.
If you don't listen to the client properly, you may actually finish up doing much more work than you actually originally intended to.
I've received training in personnel to allow me to interact with staff. I've received training in finance. It's allowed me to manage budgets. You know, I think you've got to be really interested, you know, and pick up magazines and books. I mean, the internet's a vast database now of information.
I love it. I've been doing it 22 years now. It's never the same on a day-to-day basis. We get issued with a problem, and the whole excitement of the job is, how do we solve the problem?
I would say the best people that come to work here are probably the ones that come in with a lot of enthusiasm, the ones that where you say, can you do this? They're like, yes, how do I do that?
You know, I've worked in Spain for Siemens, and you know, the Spanish will do entirely different business than when you're working in New York, you know, and you've got to look at that culture and absorb it. It's fantastic.